If you're not following KBLA Talk 1580 on all of our socials, then you're missing out. Download our app and find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and on the web at KBLA 1580.
That's right.
Again, you can find all of our socials at KBLA 1580.
We've got a lot to talk about.
By the way, if you miss any of our weekday shows in real time, you can always catch up by checking out the podcast of your favorite shows at your leisure. At KBLA Talk 1580, we've got your black.
Got your black.
Follow the leader.
Oh my God.
Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader.
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss it. There's something wrong with that.
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my neck.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
The reason why a lot of relationships fail is we have to be willing to give someone what they crave and need, not the thing that we really like giving. Because it's really easy to keep giving the thing that we're comfortable giving. Like sometimes, you know, if we give love through food, or if we give love through coming and giving someone affection, or whatever it may be, that may be the thing that we find it really easy to give. And so we just keep giving it and giving it and giving it. But to me, the key to relationships is listen well enough that you know what it is they're absolutely craving, and then give them that exact thing.
What? Give your partner what you want, what they want, not what you're comfortable giving. If that isn't the embodiment of growth, of being outside of your comfort zone. So many people give within a comfort zone. And they say, well, you got to cultivate trust. Sure. But even trust has a boundary, and if you want to extend that boundary, you're going to find yourself stepping outside of trust's dominion. If you want it to grow, sometimes, what's that old Zen saying? Leap and the net will appear. Sometimes you do it in life, you do it professionally, but you don't want to do it intimately. Sometimes people are comfortable giving you the bare minimum, breadcrumbing you. This is where I'm safe. I'm safe giving you this morsel, right? Right? But if you want more, if you want it to expand and you want it to grow, you have to learn how to cultivate the seed. We got people on the line. Let's get them in here. John from Mountain View. Aloha. Get in here.
Aloha, Zoe. Greetings and blessings, chat. I'm in the building, but I am the one that needs the lessons in any of this introduction as far as giving stories.
Mm-hmm.
Divulging information or trying to get on a level to where maybe my understanding.
So what?
And again, go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Doc. Go ahead, Doc.
I want to know exactly what it is that you want to work on right now. Like if there's an issue that has, been persistent in your relationship dynamic that you want to change, what is it?
Okay, the issue is me.
Okay, what about?
I mean, at the point of all relationships currently, I'm trying to master the me in me, not just the enemy, but me. As far as the work that I'm currently doing, the non-self-sabotaging, the going to counseling, the I have transformed myself so much that I am daddy part 2 in children's eyes.
That's good, though.
I'm still trying to figure out what more needs to be done for the simple fact thereof. Because I'm thinking the relationship with me is high, but at the same time, not to the point of I'm all good, there's no need for change. I'm always keeping my head on swivel for change. Because I know at some point, I still need work to do. I still need the buffing.
Right. Let me just say this. The road of self-work has no destination.
Indeed.
It has no destination. But here's the thing. It's always on an incline. With each step you take, you are elevating. Right? And I'm talking about the road of self-work, the road of self-healing, the road of growing up spiritually. It never ends. People think, like, for instance, let me give you an example. The Buddhist concept, moksha, or the Indus Valley people have nirvana, right? And they think, oh, this is the end. No. It might be the height of this existence here, but it might be the floor at the next level. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I totally get it.
Yes. And so many people here get fatigued with doing the self-work. It's self-work fatigue.
That's true.
You see? And I'm saying these lessons never end, regardless of the relationship you're in currently or the next one that's coming through. These lessons never end. And more importantly, the disappointment, the pain, the frustration, it never ends. You just have to learn how to adjust and deal with it, right? Many people, once they're hurt, just like the sister who called earlier, her whole thing was, I want to make sure that I don't become jaded. No, love is real. Love exists. Good people are real. They exist. But preparing yourself for this for this relationship that you want is paramount as well. Now, John, is there one thing that you would want to work on right now?
Finding that balance of being able to be at a point of contentment throughout it all. Because sure, the disappointments are there, the joys are there, and you get a snippet of those previews of life, which again, sure, I don't have to cuss nobody out no more when it comes to disappointments.
I got you. So let's throw the word contentment out and replace it just for a second with acceptance.
Okay.
Just for a second, changing that word, how does that make you feel?
Well, it definitely sounds better than contentment, but I'm just using that word to find out if there's a better one, and you just explained it.
Right,
cool.
because let me just say, because when people say content, a lot of times that's like resting. I'm content. I don't want any more. I'm full. You know what I mean? So, again, sounds like the end of the journey, just like nirvana, just like moksha, right? Oh, that's the end. I'm content. No. And then also when we say acceptance, people may misinterpret that to mean accept anything that anybody gives you. No, accept the fact that some people lack the capacity to give you what you need. And if that's the case, you're at a crossroad with oneself to say, should I continue? If this is all they're able to give, should I continue? And once you decide, acceptance comes in and says, you at peace with that? You say, yes, I am. Do you see?
Totally understand. Totally get it.
There you go. Man, I hope I gave you some insight tonight.
You did, though. Whether it be the incremental centimeter that puts me in the forward perspective, or it's the yardstick and the mile that I get to take off running in.
Hey!
I appreciate whatever levels of polishing goes on, brother.
Yes, sir.
You.
Yes,
Thanks
sir.
so much.
Guess what you just did, though?
Mountain View is in
Come on, Hawaii. Aloha. If you want to bring your city in the building, call me. Let's get him in here. Who's been on the longest? Will and Toya, Cleveland, Ohio. You gotta turn your living room down. You gotta turn your whole life down. No speakerphone, no Bluetooth. You gotta get on the phone and talk to me, okay?
What's up, though?
How are you, brother?
Doing okay. How you doing?
I'm good, man. What do you want to work on?
What you want to work?
We were talking about the relationships. That's what you was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So, you want to go first? Well, okay. I can speak to the way I want to work on our relationship. We've been together for a long time, so it's a lot of ebb and flow. So we got a lot of times when we are super passionate about our relationship, and then sometimes dealing with everyday things, it's like it can become really like rudimentary, really like mundane. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I feel like
talking about the routine of just everyday life. It's
everyday.
Yeah. I hear you.
Helping, and I just want to. The everyday life can cloud our relationship because we got other stuff that we got to prioritize. I don't even know if that's the right word. Prioritizing other stuff, because the other stuff should be coming after that, in my opinion. But sometimes so many things going on at once that you're just not focusing on the person that you with.
Okay. So you saying don't forget to prioritize the relationship amongst everything else we got going on. Let's not forget to put back into us. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
I got you.
Exactly.
I got you. All right, Will, your turn.
I don't like talking, so I mean, it's the same thing that she said. It's the same thing I said.
Y'all sound like oh, I love this couple right here, man. Hey,
so that's how you know that we've been together for a long time.
So let's look at your relationship as a pendulum swinging back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
On one end, it's let's prioritize, let's do things, let's participate, let's pour in, let's build each other up, let's encourage, let's look into each other's eyes, let's have intimacy time. That's one end of the pendulum.
Right.
On the other end of the pendulum is let's respect each other's space and time apart while we're still together. And when I say time apart, I don't mean pack your bags and leave. No, I mean, hey, this is time for me to be with me and be open about what you want. Like, hey, can I get 2 days of just me time?
See, yeah, that's one issue too, because since we got into this car accident, we've been literally in the house together since the 9th of November, pretty much incapacitated. So we've been like, remember that COVID thing when everybody was just in?
Yeah, I remember.
This is what we doing, but we dealing with like the growth of having to like walk again and do all this stuff again.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like we get to bickering. We always been an argumentative couple, but it was never like malice intent. It was just a bickering thing from the time we've been together. It's probably been initiated by me because I'm just an argumentative person. I don't want to be like
you Aries. I know you want to go to war.
No. No, I don't always want to go to war. So that's one thing I'm trying to focus on too. I'm in my 40s. I want peace now.
Okay, let me stop you real quick. Do you say mean things when you get upset?
I can say some.
Do you?
That tongue is a sword.
So
I want to say yes.
Do you say mean things to Will when you are frustrated and disappointed?
Yes, you do.
I don't even have to be frustrated at him, but he always feel like if I'm frustrated, it's always at him. But it's not.
Toya.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes or a no?
That's a yes.
Okay.
A hard yes.
Do you apologize?
Do I?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
I apologize because I recognize it in the moment, but then I gotta let the smoke kind of clear off, and then I apologize.
But you ain't gotta take it out on me.
Let me ask you a question, Will. When she apologizes, do you accept it? And does the apology weigh more than the damage done by her words?
Well, the damage is already done, but the apology is apologetic. So I apologize. I mean, I accept it. Yeah.
Do you? Do you really? I mean, you can say it right now. I mean, do you really accept it?
Yeah, I do. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But it been passed already. So the words been said already. So it take me time, but I just got to be quiet for myself, and I just got to get out the way and just be by myself sometimes, and then I'll be okay.
Now, let me ask, is she okay with you being by yourself, or does she kind of intrude a little bit?
Oh, she intrude.
Oh, that's a leading question, though.
No, it isn't. I'm just asking a question. Do you intrude a little bit? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't lead him now. Come on. He could have said, nah, she respects my boundaries. No, he said, yeah, she intrudes. Now, come on. Toya, don't do us like that.
Hey, bro. I'm telling you the truth, bro, you know?
And let me
cool, bro.
I know. You guys are gonna be all right because y'all love each other. Let me just be honest with you. When you got love, you can work through some things. To me, love is like a divine reservoir. You know how a reservoir holds water and it holds resource. Let me tell you something. When you have love, y'all can work through anything because that's what you're going to be pulling from. You're going to be pulling from that reservoir, right? Yeah. So, and you can tell that y'all been through a lot, and you could tell that maybe there are some levels of dysfunction in your relationship. But one thing that I'm picking up is that you guys got each other. So let me do this. When I come forward, if I offer you guys a book to read, would you read it together? When we come forward, we're going to talk to Will and Toya from Cleveland.
We wish you a holiday season filled with peace and love and a new year rich with blessings. Mask up and stay safe. From all of us at KBLA Talk 1580.
People making lists, buying special gifts.
Environmental justice, pollution, and climate. In Los Angeles and across America, people of color are suffering and dying from disproportionate health impacts on a planet that has less than 10 years to prevent irreversible damage. Heat illnesses, respiratory illnesses, water-related illnesses, food system impacts, insect-related diseases, black maternal health, and mental health effects. As the impacts of climate change mount, millions of vulnerable people, our people, are going to bear the brunt of these extreme environmental events, which will likely lead to forced displacement, loss of cultural identity, and other related risks. These realities are as real as rain. Stay tuned to KBLA Talk 1580 for more details about the most progressive multimedia and live events campaign any black media outlet has ever undertaken to combat the climate catastrophe. Experts, events, empowerment. It's all on the way from unapologetically progressive KBLA Talk 1580. We don't black down. We level up.
Level up, 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 level up.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 believes in community empowerment through the arts. Tia Chucha Central Cultural is on a mission to transform community in the Northeast San Fernando Valley and beyond through ancestral knowledge, the arts, literacy, and creative engagement. The Northeast San Fernando Valley has a population of about 500,000, the size of the city of Oakland, yet it has no bookstores, art galleries, or full-fledged cultural spaces until Tia Chuchas opened its doors in 2001. Founded by renowned poet and activist Luis Rodriguez, Tia Chuchas Cultural Center provides a year-round free or low-cost arts and literacy bilingual intergenerational programming in mural painting, music, dance, writing, visual arts, healing art sessions, and healing talking circles. Activities also include Mexica, Aztec dance, indigenous cosmology, philosophy, and 2 weekly open mic nights, one in Spanish, the other in English. In addition, they host author readings, film screenings, and art exhibits. To express yourself, heal yourself, attend an event, or volunteer, please visit www.tiachucha.org. That's TIACHUCHA.org. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Remember these 3 golden principles of good relationships. First one, patience. We are all work in progress. The second principle, maturity. And maturity means when to speak and when to keep quiet, when to stand up strong and when to adjust and bend down. That is called maturity. बहुत सुधर जाएंगे रिश्ते. And last but not the least, the third principle of good relationships is do not entertain anybody.
Ooh, Andy, you like that, huh? Andy was like, well, yeah, that's good advice. Let's get Toya and Will and Toya back in here. This is our wild card couple.
Okay.
Listen. There's 168 hours in a week.
Yep.
Even the busiest men in the world still have about a surplus of about 30 to 35 hours of time remaining in their week. Right? And I'm not saying you guys are not busy. I'm sure you guys work. I'm sure you guys have responsibilities the whole 9 yards.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really about...
So that's probably takes a little while.
Okay. But it's really about time management, right? And what that means is, as it pertains to your relationship, is about carving out some time, right? For you guys to be able to pour back into each other, right? To prioritize the relationship, but also carve out some time to step away, right? To be able to say, okay, Will is on his he time, and Toya is on her me time. He got he time and she got me time, right? And you guys should effectively carve that out. Now, there are many things you guys can do in that time. I would suggest some of that time should be devoted to connecting to, you guys African American, right? I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. We Black.
So y'all should get, Will should get a Black female, a sister. Y'all both should get a sister as a therapist.
Okay.
Right? And y'all should have separate therapy time. Right? And then I want you guys to read together.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like my mom and my dad. They always have books for us to read, and we do it.
Yeah, and we do it, though. But we do be reading together.
All right, well, I got a book for you. I want you to write it down. I got a book for you right now.
Well, let me give me a pen handy. I knew I should have brought
Well,
my pen over
listen,
here.
don't worry. This is recorded. So
You
you
was right. It doesn't seem like it because we on the phone.
So, oh man, Attila just gave you guys a bar, and this is the truth. Relationship is relating. It's beyond duty, and oftentimes we get caught up in our duties. So here's the book: Love More, Fight Less. Communication skills every couple needs. A relationship workbook for couples by Gina. You ready?
Love more, fight less.
Yeah. Communication skills every couple needs. A relationship workbook for couples.
What you was about to say, Zoe? You said Gina.
By Gina
Martin.
No, not Gina Martin. Not okay, Will. I'm gonna spell the name out for you. The last name is Senarichi.
Senari.
We'll go with that. Senarichi PhD CPC. I want you to get that book, okay?
Definitely. I'm gonna look into it. Is it on Audible or is it on
It's on Amazon. It's on Amazon. There's 30 communication skills and activities, 29 pitfalls in relationships, step-by-step guidance, and expert insight. Get it? I hope I helped y'all. We got love. Y'all brought Cleveland in the building. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. I'll see you in a second.
Watch what I say, cause you take things personal nowadays. You used to laugh, now you get mad. Damn, I just want my friend back. Yeah, crazy, cause I can't get you out of my system.
He's on fire tonight. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams, exclusively on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Amber Payton. Here's the latest on the Black Information Network. A Black Chicago teen has earned her doctorate at Arizona State University. 17-year-old Dorothy Tillman already has her high school diploma, her bachelor's, a double master's, and now her doctorate. She says her goal is to create a space for the sake of future generations. Tillman created the Dorothy Genius STEAM Leadership Institute. The group focuses on science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Eric Adams is getting the lowest approval rating for New York City mayor since Quinnipiac started polling voters in 1996. According to the poll, only 28% of voters approve of the job Adams is doing, down from 37% in February. New Yorkers' top concerns are affordable housing and crime, followed by immigration, homelessness, and inflation. As the FBI investigates the mayor's 2021 campaign, 22% of voters think he did something illegal, while another 30% believe he did something unethical. That's the latest. I'm Amber Payton on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network.
Hi, I'm Kyle at Blindster.com. Shopping for new blinds? At Blindster, we offer over 50 different blinds, shades, and shutters at low prices, custom made for your windows, and shipping is free. Shop at home and order 10 free samples of any product before you buy. Blindster.com.
Follow the leader.
KBLA Talk 1580.
Follow the leader.
If you're not following KBLA Talk 1580 on all of our socials, then you're missing out. Download our app and find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and on the web at KBLA 1580.
That's right.
Again, you can find all of our socials at KBLA 1580.
We've got a lot to talk about.
By the way, if you miss any of our weekday shows in real time, you can always catch up by checking out the podcasts of your favorite shows at your leisure. At KBLA Talk 1580, we've got your black.
Got your black. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Oh my God. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader.
Did you know addiction to drugs like meth or cocaine is a disease and not a choice? But getting help is. If you have stimulant use disorder, you, your family, and friends may have a lot of questions, including where to start. Choose Change California can help. Make a change today and find a proven treatment option for you at choosechangeca.org.
Mom's early Alzheimer's diagnosis was hard to take.
And when I left the oven on, we decided together that it was time to see a doctor and make a plan.
Early detection gave us more time to seek out information and support as a family.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. For more information, visit alz.org/time-to-talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Discover, this is Danny.
Hi, it's Jen Coolidge. I just want to thank you for making me feel so special. I earned cash back on debit for my dinner party groceries.
That's great. But with Discover Cashback Debit, we give everyone cash back on everyday purchases. Anything else I can help you with?
Are you hungry? 'Cause everyone left after the asparagus sorbet.
Introducing Discover Cashback Debit, a checking account with cash back. It pays to Discover. Eligibility and terms at discover.com/cashbackdebit. Discover Bank, member FDIC.
If you're a veteran with a service-connected disability that is directly impacting your ability to work, resources are available to help you find employment. VA's Veteran Readiness and Employment, or VR&E, can assist you with finding a job that uses your existing skills. Or, if you're interested in exploring a new field, a VR&E counselor can help you determine the right education or training options for a new career. Find out if VR&E is right for you by visiting va.gov/VRE today.
Turning my pain into purpose is pretty much what I have done to start this foundation.
In August 2020, after the death of George Floyd, Bridget Floyd and other family members established the George Floyd Memorial Foundation in support of the Black community.
It's going to take more than just us as a foundation. It's going to take the community, the world, to make a change.
Fight for racial justice for the Black community. Learn how at lovehasnolabels.com. Brought to you by Love Has No Labels and the Ad Council.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds.
Learning new things comes with age.
My mom? She started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
What is dedication?
My biggest fear in the middle of my addiction was that my kids wouldn't have a father. And I started thinking, you know what? This isn't my story. I definitely had to become a better man to be a better father. It's important to me that my kids are empowered and truly believe that if they can think it, they can do it.
That's dedication. Visit fatherhood.gov to hear more. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Is your eyesight changing?
I can't read this anymore.
Don't lose hope. People just like you are working every day using Braille, screen magnification, speech technology, and other tools and blindness skills. Your eyesight may have changed, but your goals, they don't have to. We can help. Visit us on the web at blind.org. The National Federation of the Blind. Live the life you want.
You're listening to the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm calling you up, I'm calling you up. 'Cause I need a love doctor, and I need it right away. I'm calling you up, I'm calling you up. 'Cause I need to hear the doctor's voice of reason.
So I got this two-timing chick who got her revenge from when I was on my two-time tip. And even when I tried to correct it, she couldn't get past how she was disrespected, neglected my effort, a pair with no trust, dirty games and affairs that been tearing us up. If things ain't picture perfect, is it really worth it? I have an idea, but I need to know for certain.
I'm calling you up, I'm calling you up. 'Cause I need a love doctor, and I need it right away. I'm calling you up, I'm calling you up. 'Cause I need to hear the doctor's voice of reason.
You know, what is a little bit tragic in a sense is how much advice is on the internet that talks a lot about playing mind games. You know, ideas like play hard to get, or level solve everything, or don't be vulnerable, use these specific lines and tactics to win somebody over. And these ideas of, okay, well, we'll use these specific tactics or lines, and that may be something that benefits you in the dating stage and in keeping somebody's attention, but it actually sets you up for a huge downfall in the power struggle stage. Because if what we've been sharing is such a far jump away from who we truly are because we've been putting on a front, then by the time we actually get into that comfort in the power struggle stage and start to let that mask drop, suddenly we're going to be in a position where who we are is so different from who we are in those dating and honeymoon stages. And it's going to make the already challenging power struggle stage that much more difficult, and statistically that much less likely that we make it through.
Wow. Listen. Zoe Williams not finna sit up here and act like he ain't struggled with every aspect of relationships. Man, I done struggled mightily. Me and my girl probably need to sit down and read that book. The Voice of Reason. I'm giving free relationship coaching tonight, and it's been great. People have been calling from all over the country. Who's been on the longest? I want to go to Ashley, but Ashley, I gotta go to Truemonger. Just hold tight, and I'm gonna be right with you. Truemonger, Dallas, Texas, get in here.
Yes, sir.
What up, brother? Talk to me, man.
Oh, boy. Wow.
Heavy topic, right?
Yeah, it is, because it's a lot that could be discussed just within it. I haven't been in a committed relationship in quite a while, so I've been, through all that time, I've just been working on myself, trying to get myself better before I even really concern myself with a full-term relationship with somebody else other than myself. You know,
right.
I've had situations that seemed like they were going somewhere and they would stall out and just move and just have to keep moving forward. And I'm like, because I'm not the type of person that will beg somebody to stick around if you don't want to be around, and we can't work, and you're not willing to work it out. You're more than free to go. That's just how I've been.
So what do you just by yourself right now? True?
Yeah, I'm working on myself.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. Nothing wrong
I
with
mean,
it at all.
it gets we're human. We have times where you want to be with somebody, but I don't want nobody around just for the sake of them being around.
Right.
Because I don't know what kind of energy they're gonna bring out, and I practice discernment a lot. If I can feel the type of energy that you came around, and I'm around you for a while, and I see a certain pattern, I might not necessarily want that energy around me.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if it's been pointed out and you dismiss it. That means you're not you're not paying attention to yourself.
No, that's good. Yeah.
And I can't have that around me. I'm dealing with too much as it is. I can't have that around me.
No, I get it.
So,
I get it. I love it though. I love it. See, I think sometimes when you make those kind of decisions for yourself, they're not always fear-based. Sometimes they're discernment-based. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that, True. True. Guess what
Yes,
you
sir.
just did, man?
This is Bo Dallas in the building.
Dallas done came back in here for the double up. If you want to bring your city in the building, you know the routine. You know how you do it. All you got to do is call us at 1-800-920-1580. Now, everybody's waiting for this young lady to get on. Everybody's waiting. Ashley from Cincinnati, Ohio. Ashley, we've been waiting, and now you're here. Talk to us. What's going on?
Oh, man. I tune into you so much. I first want to say I'm so grateful for you, and I thank you for what you do. I listen to you all the time, and I always say a little something. You say, call Ashley, and I'll be like, nah, I'm scared. But this one, I almost fumbled my whole phone. I couldn't wait. I said, I just can't. I can't let it pass, and it's speaking to my spirit because I'm going through some things, and it's heavy.
Go ahead. You good. Take a moment. Take a breath. You good. Breathe through it. Just take take 3 deep breaths and just breathe through it and allow yourself to feel it. It's okay.
Finally, I love the person that I'm with right now. I adore his spirit. I adore his mind. I know his heart is good. And it's one of those things where when a person has been through certain things, it unfortunately, it causes them to fear trusting in something that actually is good. And I don't know if he believes that relationships can actually be really amazing. Unfortunately, he hasn't had good luck with them, and neither have I. And I'm at this point in my life where I'm just craving for something healthy. I want thorough communication. I want to put whatever work is necessary into action, whatever it is. And I just don't feel like he is ready for that type of work. He's very resistant to the work. We've been kind of clashing a lot lately. And I think, I don't know if I may be pushing too hard. So I try to back away and give him some space on these things, but I keep bringing up the interest in wanting to do like couples counseling or some type of work. I've even said, hey, let's read a book together. He started tuning into you first, and he introduced me to listening to you. We used to listen to you a while back, and it was like amazing. We both were tuning into the holographic relationship. We were reading that together, and we were just learning a lot together. And at some point, things just kind of changed on his study material. He kind of backed away from that and to kind of tap into what the lady was speaking of before the show started again, after that last segment, and she was talking about the internet information. And I think it's something with this information that really he connected to it in a way. I think it touched his comfort, and it said things that, made him feel at ease with maybe some doubts that he's having in himself or with what he's been through. And I just see a change. I see a change in him. And I present these things to him, and I've tried it in so many different ways. I come with a little sugar. I come with a little extra loving. I say it in the most embracing ways. I even tell him, hey, the ball's in your court. You don't want counseling? What do you want to do? I said, it's whatever you want to do. And it just always leads to an argument. And it's gotten to the point where I'm kind of shutting down on communicating because I don't know any other way to do it without it becoming an argument or some form of backlash. And it's kind of putting me in a bubble now. I don't know how to speak what I feel or what I'm concerned about or worried about. I don't know how to communicate because I fear it'll be another argument or I'll push him away. So I just don't know what to do.
So, heavy stuff. I've been in a war like this myself, so I understand. Sometimes, and I don't know what your attachment style is, but it sounds like it could be anxious, preoccupied. If you see a problem in the relationship, you want to fix it. You want to lean in. You want to help. You want to say, hey, how can we can go to counseling, or let's pray together, or let's write affirmations to each other. That kind, right? Yes, that describes you a little bit, right? And then when they pull away, you lean in even further, right? Like, no, where you going? We can fix this. We can work this out, right?
I try a different approach.
Right.
And I'll give it at least a little while, or I'll back away until the next little thing happens or until it happens again.
Right.
My only issue is his tongue. Yeah, it's a bit of a weapon.
Yeah, I've been through there. I dealt with that
and
too.
I keep trying to express to him, I'm like, your tone and the extra spice you put on things you say, it hurts my feelings. It affects me. I didn't come from the most friendly background with words from people. I used to be a very mild and meek young lady, very shy, very scared to talk. But it seems with the progressions of relationships and conflicts in those past relationships, I found a little voice for myself, and I will admit, sometimes I snap back just to back a person up off of me.
Wait a minute.
Sometimes you got to let people know.
You done got me intrigued. What is the zodiac? What's your birthday?
May 17th.
Oh, Taurian. Don't mess with the bull. Oh, what year?
87.
Ooh, here we go. Do not mess with the bull. Oh, here we go. Don't mess with the bull. Oh.
I just want to love. I just want to love and prosper and grow and build.
So,
I do.
Let me just say this. And it's going to hurt my heart because it applies, Here's the thing. You can't teach nobody how to love you. That's how my godmother told me. She said you can't teach nobody how to love you, and you can't teach them to want to love you. Either they love you and they're going to do whatever is necessary to cultivate that love, or they're not going to do anything about it. The most important relationship in your life, Ashley, is the one you have with yourself. Right? Now, I want you to focus on how Ashley can make herself better in this process. Because what I'm seeing or what I'm hearing is that everything is focused on him and how he's going to show up and what he's going to bring to you. What are you going to give yourself?
Well, I've been digging a lot into myself lately. I have a therapist now.
Good.
And me and my therapist, we just, he inspires me a lot. He is very honest, very transparent about his past relationship. He's an elder now, and the things and mistakes he's made, he says the same thing. He's like, you just got to focus in on you. He's often asked me to bring my spouse, forward so we can both have these discussions, but he's like, you can't force them, and I understand that, and I don't want to force somebody to approach a process in healing because he has to go through his own healing journey, and I'm trying to be respectful of that. I can't force it.
Are you trying to be respectful of it, or are you respectful of it? There's two different things.
I feel like I am respectful. I think the part of me that isn't respectful is the part that keeps trying to convince him to go forward with healing.
Wait,
the part that
wait,
I feel
hold
I am
on,
respectful
Ashley.
of-
Hold on. When we come forward, we going back to Cincinnati, Ohio. Ashley is pouring her soul out, and we love it. We'll be 2.2. What is it? A minute? 30 seconds? 3 minutes? Ashley, hold tight. When we come forward, the voice of reason shall continue this work.
We hope you have a safe and relaxing holiday season. Mask up and stay safe. At KBLA Talk 1580, we've got a lot to talk about. And your voice is critical to all the conversation. Happy holidays. KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 believes in community empowerment. LA's 99 neighborhood councils form the grassroots level of the Los Angeles city government. The system was created to connect LA's diverse communities to City Hall. While neighborhood council board members are volunteers, they are also public officials elected to office by the members of their community. Neighborhood councils advocate on issues like homelessness, housing, land use, emergency preparedness, public safety, parks, transportation, and sustainability. They also provide local expertise on the delivery of city services to their various communities. Neighborhood councils are open to participation by anyone who is a part of the fabric of daily life in said community. This includes those who live, work, or own property or a business. If you are interested in stepping up to join your local neighborhood council, visit www.empowerla.org. That's empowerla.org. It's time to think globally, but act locally. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Anyone can choose to make a difference. You can help people succeed, rebuild after disasters, protect the environment, or feed the hungry. Not only will you make a difference for others, but for yourself. You can earn money for college, learn career skills, and make friendships that last a lifetime. Make a difference. Choose your future. Choose America.
Hey, Dad, how do airplanes fly? What's in this box? Is this tree good for climbing? How are babies made? What does this thing do?
Kids are curious about everything, including guns. Talking to them about gun safety in your home is a good first step, but you can do more. Always keep your guns locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition. Safe gun storage saves lives. Learn how to make your home safer at endfamilyfire.org. That's endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by End Family Fire, Brady, and the Ad Council.
Now. We tend not to think about now. We dream about tomorrow, relive yesterday. But right now in front of us is victory over cancer. Right now, cancer research funded by the V Foundation is leading to better treatments and saving lives. Victory over cancer is there for the taking by you, because today's cancer research is tomorrow's victory. Learn more at v.org.
Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
If you're like me, 60 and retired, making ends meet, especially here at the supermarket and drugstore, is tough. I'm so blessed to have found benefitscheckup.org. It's a free and confidential website from the National Council on Aging that connected me to $1,200 a year in programs that help pay for food, medicine, utilities, and more. Maybe it can help you. benefitscheckup.org.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Wait, hold on. That's A. Marie, right? A. Marie got better records than that. Listen, I just had to preempt the music right now, because I got to get back to Ashley. Ashley from Cincinnati, Ohio. Talk to us now. Let me just tell you this. You can only control what is yours to control. And in this situation, the only thing to control is yourself, right? How you feel, right? Yes, it is human nature to want connection, to want to be accepted, to want to be approved of, to want to be loved, you want your love to be reciprocated to you, right? That's a human thing. So don't guilt yourself, don't blame yourself that it's not happening or he's in some kind of space or whatever. If you are seeing a therapist, continue to do so, because if he's worth his salt, the therapist is going to really give you the tools you need to go inside and really start to love on yourself in a way you probably haven't for many, many years. Now, as it pertains to the relationship, because I always tell people this, people grow at different rates. What you understand right now may take him another 2-3 years to understand, and vice versa. It's not your responsibility to try to convince him or cajole him or persuade him to do what is best for him. He's got to come to that realization that, hey, this woman who is telling me, and trust me, your man ain't the only man that I struggle with it. My girl was telling me, hey, I told you years ago to do XYZ. And I wasn't listening. And sometimes you pay the price when you don't listen. You know, sometimes we take people for granted. We think they're going to always be there. We think they're going to always advocate for our highest good. But sometimes that window closes. And then when we ready, they ain't ready no more. They done moved on. So I'm asking you, don't move on, move inward.
Can you go a little deeper with that?
When I say move inward, I'm saying now it's time for you to take inventory, right? Self-inventory. Like, how did I show up? What did I allow that I shouldn't have allowed, right? What is the condition of the boundary I created, right? Did I have any boundaries? Was I so open that he could come and go as he pleased, right? You have to start asking yourself, what in myself allowed certain things to transpire that maybe shouldn't have transpired? See, because this is why they always say how the relationship starts is very important, because if it starts on shaky ground, there's a propensity or a chance that the relationship may falter later on. So sometimes we have to go back and take that inventory to say, oh, this is why the relationship was shaky on my end, not on his end, right? Yeah. Right? It's not your issue. That is the issue, right? It's how you respond to the issue. That is your issue. Did you hear that? It's not the issue. That is the issue. It's how you respond to the issue. That is the issue. Right?
Right.
Ashley, we love you. We love your transparency. Thank you so much for jumping in here and sharing your love with us. Listen, I'll be back tomorrow. If you need a double up tomorrow, just call. Don't hesitate to call and talk about it and call earlier so we can spend more time with you. Listen, this is the voice of reason, man. We live on KBLA Talk 1580. I love y'all so much. Look, the fire will continue. Up next, RSVP with Jill Monroe. I'll holla at you tomorrow.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Amber Payton. Here's